their quest for second straight Class B New York State title as they blank Medina 33-0. Maple Grove also continued their quest for back-to-back Section 6 titles. The Red Dragons stopped Cattaraugus 28-7. For the first time in several years, the Rwanda Panthers are making a Rich Stadium appearance. The Panthers upended Allegheny Limestone 27-6, earning a berth in the Class C championship at Rich Stadium against Portville. Speaking of the sectional championships, here's a rundown of the Section 6 finals. In Class D, it's Maple Grove against Randolph. In Class C, Portville takes on Gowanda. Class B, Springville and Lackawanna go at it. In Class A, Sweet Home and Niagara Wheatfield. And in Class AA, Orchard Park takes on North Tonawanda. Now let's look at the top 10 performances from the first week of the playoffs. At number 10, Mike Capella of Springville ran for 140 yards and a touchdown. Number 9, Wade Turner of Lackawanna. He had 162 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. Number 8, Frank Pavicic of Niagara Wheatfield, 27-yard field goal and a safety. At number 7, Jared Bell of Portville and William Carney of Portville, 7-yard touchdown pass in overtime to win that game. J.J. Welling of Maple Grove at number 6, 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 defensive touchdown. At number 5, Ike Morrison of Randolph had 4 carries for 89 yards, and he had 11 tackles. Number 4, Mike Allstott of Springville, 20 tackles. Number 3, Brandon Seneca of Gowanda, 3 receptions, 129 yards, and 2 touchdowns. At number 2, quarterback Chris Jimerson of Gowanda, 11 of 22, 218 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And at number 1, Orchard Park's Andy Freed, he carried the ball 22 times for 160 yards, 3 touchdowns, as they went on to beat Jamestown the last second touchdown to make it to Rich Stadium. Here's a look at the coaches' polls around Western New York. For the small schools, at number 10, it's Medina. Number 9, Albion. Allegheny Limestone's at number 8. At number 7, it's Maple Grove. Alden's at 6. Randolph at 5. Portville at 4. Gowanda at 3. Springville at 2. And the top small school is Lackawanna. For the large schools, Lockport is 10. Clarence at number 9. Hutch Tech is 8. Tonawanda 7. South Park is 6. Jamestown checks in at number 5. Orchard Park is 4. North Tonawanda 3. Sweet Home at 2. And Niagara Wheatfield is the top school. That's a look at week number 9 around Section 6.
Attention Internet surfers, get online now and dial up OnlineExpressMusic.com, a worldwide web store featuring regional music from Western New York and Southern Ontario. Access the area's best music from Cottonmouth to Tonstall and more. Browse through the online catalog and download free sound samples. Pre-order new releases. Save 20% on CD and T-shirt combos. Plus your guaranteed secure online credit card ordering. OnlineExpressMusic.com. Get online now and support local music.
Back here at the half, Kevin Sylvester along with Walter John Sears with the Steelers lead the Griffins in the Class B Finals 16-7. We'll run down the scoring in this contest, and it was Springville who came out first in this contest. Walt, they went all the way down the field on their very first drive.
Oh, they really did. They controlled the clock for over 6 minutes, and you can see the counter by the quarterback. Just steps back, waited a second. Bill Horn waltzes in for the touchdown. The extra point was good. Springville took over 6 minutes, and the opening drive led 7-0. But here it comes. At the 8-yard line, it will be, or at the 12-yard line, an 88-yard touchdown run. And let's watch Kema Dickinson as he breaks tackles. Got a nice block there, as you saw from Sarika. Turned it upfield and goes all the way for the score. That's a record at Rich Stadium, 88 yards, a new record.
They got the 2-point conversion on a run by Wade Turner. And here's the other 2-point conversion here. Joe West runs in for 2 points after the second touchdown, which was a 40-yard run by Rashawn Lead. It was 16-7 at that point, and that's where we stand at the half. Lackawanna on top, 16-7. One of the young ladies here in the crowd will take a look at the stats here. And, Wade Turner's been held in check tonight, Walter John Sears. So he only has a yard, I believe, on it.
Well,
7 carries.
It's been a tremendous first half defensively for the Springville Griffins football team. He was held to but 1 yard on 8 carries, I believe. That's what we have officially from Randy Bushover, and we'll take a look at the stats in a moment. But when you consider that Lackawanna on 4 drives started from either midfield or inside the 40-yard line of Springville and came away with no points. Great job by the defense.
All right, take a look at the stats from the first half of action. There's the Springville Griffins come back out for the second half of play. Look at the rushing yards here, and you thought this would be huge for Lackawanna, but look at that. Springville out-rushing Lackawanna 116-69. Passing yards, just 1 in this contest here, and we knew that coming in. Both teams are known for their passing. Total yards, 116 for Springville, 70 for Lackawanna. 2 turnovers for the Griffins, 1 for the Steelers. No penalties in that first half, which is very impressive. Time of possession to Springville there, and of course, average drive start 21 for Springville, 45 for Lackawanna. And the Steelers will get the football in the second half. Now, Wade Turner injured his left shoulder there. And look at it. He looks like he's in a little bit of pain here to start the second half here. And I think 1 yard and 8 carries will cause that pain to hurt even more.
Well, Wade doesn't look too happy either. He's got that game face on for the second half. Like, there's no way I'm getting only 1 yard this half. Injury report. Wade Turner, he's dinged up. Charles Kowalski, slight separated shoulder. Throwing arm. That's why he's not throwing the football well. And that's why the Steelers have not attempted more passes in this game. Mike Messica, their best defensive linebacker with Stampone, out for the game, it looks like, with an ankle injury. He's also the starting offensive guard. He's out for the rest of the game. He's been replaced, as you saw, by Henry Pawlowski on the offensive line and at the linebacker spot. And we've also seen number 80, Doug Harding, at the linebacker spot. So if they go without Messicar and Turner's dinged up, the Steelers have not won this football game, obviously, yet. They're only up 9, 16-7 at the half. And they did not turn the ball over. Only one time that interception. If they make a few mistakes, Kevin, this game could turn.
Yeah, it certainly could. Springville came out. They're definitely playing more of a smash-mouth style against Lackawanna here. And Lackawanna will receive the football. And Gilbert is back there. He'll be the man in the middle, along with Kima Dickinson. He's on the outside, along with Joe West back there at the 10-yard line. Kicking off for Springville will be Darren Johnson, number 18. There are the 3 receivers, and there's Darren Johnson for Springville. This should be a great half of football here. This one was a dandy itself. Some big plays and some hard-nosed football.
And Kevin, do you kick deep or do you squib it and not let them return it?
Don't know the answer to that one, Walt. We'll wait and see. Kicks it short, and this is Wade Turner at the 25-yard line. Breaks across the 40 to the 45, taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be first and 10 there for the Steelers. Man making the tackle, the man who kicked it, Darren Johnson.
And Kevin Sylvester, if you're going to kick short, you don't want to kick it to Turner. That's the last guy you want to have handle the football up the field.
Good point there, Walt. Very good point. On that play, first down and 10 for the Steelers. Kowalski still in their quarterback despite the shoulder injury. 2 receivers to the right side, bottom of your screen. Turner on the carry, and he gets some positive yards there. About 6 on the play, brought down by Aldstadt. He's a stud at defensive tackle for the Griffins.
He is, and the Griffins could not have played a better defensive first half. Lackawanna had 5 possessions. 4 times they started at midfield or in Springville territory and only scored 1 touchdown offensively. The other was on a kickoff return. Let's watch Allsted, 72, make the tackle as Neff first hit him high and then Allsted takes him down low.
Second down and 4 from the Springville 48-yard line. Long count for Kowalski. Raw to Turner. First down, and he tried to cut back, and actually he might be behind the first down yardage here. Originally had it. Allsted takes him down as he looked to cut back here.
Well, is he trying to do too much here, Rob? He might be. He might be pressing a little bit, Wade. He, as you mentioned, had the first down yardage and then was pushed back. Allsted's 6'1", 210, a senior. That's a good point. Remember, Turner's only a junior, too. He's got a lot of playing time for a junior and a lot of yards in his career already for the Lackawanna Steelers, and definitely a top college prospect.
Third down, less than a yard for the Steelers. Kowalski keeps it himself, and he has a first down and more. Actually, yeah, he has the first down on the spot and then driven back behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, maybe the shoulder's not as bad as we were led to believe, but we were told that his right shoulder is banged up quite a bit. Now, you don't want a quarterback with a bad right shoulder running into the line like that. He did take the hit on the left shoulder there.
Well, they might actually measure this one here. Yeah, they're going to bring it out for measurement. It appeared to me he's got the first down.
So it looks like he has the first down. No question that Springville cannot give up a touchdown on this drive to win this football game. I mean, there's still plenty of time, 10:29 to go in the third quarter, but I think one more score by Lackawanna, as they did pick up the first down, that would just about do it. Springville really has to hold Lackawanna scoreless, because they're not going to score a lot of points against this Lackawanna defense.
We're just a minute and a half into the second half of play. It is 16-7 Lackawanna over the Griffins. All the scoring there in the first quarter. First down at 10 for the Steelers. Send 3 men out to the bottom of your screen there. Turner, the lone setback. And the pitch to Turner. Actually, Turner was on the outside of the reverse to him by West, and he's taken down. Look at that. No, he's straight on his feet. I don't know how he didn't go down there. Comes back around the right side. Justin Jones hit him and finally knocked him down back at the 44-yard line of Lackawanna. Loss of 10 yards on that play. Speaking of Wade, let's go on to Steve Bonsick for this report. Steve?
Injury report on Lackawanna's Wade Turner right after that exciting run. He's got a stinger on his left arm. I talked to the team trainer. He took a shot on the arm. The arm went dead for a little while. He'll play through it, and hopefully he'll pick up where he left off in the first half. Back upstairs.
All right, thanks a lot, Steve. I'm sure he doesn't hope he picks up where he left off with just that 1 yard there. And, of course, he lost 10 yards on that reverse play here. Second down at 20 now for the Steelers.
11 carries minus 2 yards on our update for Wade Turner.
This is Dickinson on the inside. Hit by, look at that, Axel Neff just hanging on. Brought down to the 50-yard line with some help of his fellow teammates there. Bialzak coming in.
Yeah, the state champs. And I repeat, the state champs. That's impressive. Springville Griffins. It's not too often we have a chance to do a state championship team on HTTV Sports. They are playing their hearts out on defense. Here's Neff, Axel Neff, 25, sizes him up, wraps him up, holds him there, and gets a little help from his teammates, and they're able to bring him down. And again, it's all-star.
Third down, 16 for the Steelers at midfield. Here comes the inside handoff to Rashawn Lee gets the football, and he only got about 4 yards on the carry, taken down at the 46-yard line. Host of Griffins there, Alstott leading the charge, number 72, along with 25, Axel Neff.
They did a great job. In the last 2 plays, the Steelers did pick up 9 yards. Let's watch the replay. Rashawn Lee, who carried the ball only 9 times during the regular season in the first playoff game, he gets his second or third carry in this game, and then he scored a 40-yard touchdown run.
Fourth down, first punt in his football game for the Steelers. Robert Sarikas standing on his own 42-yard line. Kick goes right at Bialzak, taking it to 15. And we may have a first flag of the game, and we do back at the 20-yard line, and we'll be clipping on Joel Wux.
No, that's too bad. Springville needed a big return out of Bialzak, who does a good job returning punts and kickoffs. And they need something to pick them up, some type of big score, either on special teams or defending on the return.
Well, they call it holding, but Joel Wux is the man, number 21, who is hanging on for dear life, allowed Bialzak to get to the outside. He got up to the 34-yard line, but we'll bring that back.
Well, one thing about the high school.
Holding on the third. 10-yard penalty.
Wow, it sounds like we're in Boulder, Colorado or something. The Canyon. Let's take a look at Coach Jim Dupre's reaction. He's not too happy. Oh, that's not the right call. Well, Kevin, they've got to be able to pass the football, I think, to score against Lackawanna. It's not their strong suit. These games in high school, I was going to say before the referee interrupted me, 7:41 to go, they fly by. The time goes so quickly that, you only get a couple of possessions each half.
13-yard line, first and 10 for the Griffins. We'll see what Coach DePlay has in store here now. Jones in motion, and the give to Capella. Capella breaks across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Brought down by 3 Steelers. Dean, one of those guys, number 51.
And Capella's had a pretty good ball game here. Looks like 68 yards. Is that correct? On 18 carries. Actually, if you would have thought that Capella would be out gaining Wade Turner be a mismatch, you would think that Springville would be winning the football game. Of course, Lackawanna is not just Wade Turner. And Springville's not just Capella. There's a lot of good football players on both teams.
Second down at 7. Give to Capella. Caught from behind, number 80, Harding.
Well, Harding doing a great job here. Let's get a little background. Doug Harding, 6 foot, a junior, an underclassman, 182 pounds, normally doesn't get a lot of time. We didn't expect to see him that much in this game, but with the injury to Messicar, Harding is playing a lot along with Kurowski at the linebacker spot.
No gain on the play.
It's tough to run wide against Lackawanna. They're too fast.
Yeah, you got to go straight ahead against the team with speed. Brings up 3rd and 7 now.
There's Harding. He's got a big game. He's coming on and playing.
And we have a fight actually in the stands going on right now, unfortunately, in this game. Horn to throw the football. Rolls out. Stampone comes up. Horn to keep it. And he may have got the first down. Yes, I believe he does. At the 25-yard line.
A great effort by Horn. It looks like he's got the first down, as you mentioned, with a run right at the end. It looks like he's just past the sticks. Now it looks like is he a little short? Let's see. Let's watch Horn. West will push him out on the angle. Depends on the spot.
Wow.
Just short. Looked like he had it.
Yeah, I don't know about the mark on that one there. I think Horn has it. West pushed him out. Pence will get their foot down here. Well, I mean, it's about a half a foot. Do you go for it here? 6:13 in the third quarter, down by 9 points?
Well, I would, because it's hard to stop them anyways. They're going for it.
Well, Jim Dupree won a state title last year. Can't doubt the man.
Now they're going to kick.
Shotgun formation by Horn. Yeah, quick kick. And he kicks it back. Wade Turner catches it at the 42-yard line and see what he can do here. Turns around and he gets across the 50-yard line. Takes a big hit.
Wow, what a move by Turner. And he got blasted. Goddard, number 63, it looks like. Aaron Goddard,
the center.
Wow, poor Wade having a rough game out there. The superstar for Lackawanna, Wade Turner, such a nice kid, and his dad, Wade Sr., such a nice man. This is a good catch by Turner. Look at this move. What did he do? He just turned around and said, oh, boy, he got it. So what a great return that was, just to get about 10 yards.
First down 10 at the 48-yard line of Springville for the Griffins. This is Rashawn Lee with the ball. He gets to the 46-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play.
It's really been a strange game, hasn't it, Kevin Sylvester? I mean, the way it started off 16-7, you could envision like 40 points being scored by Lackawanna.
Yeah, all the first quarter, and things calmed down from there. You wonder if it's nerves.
And then Springville did the same thing the first game. Remember when we broadcast the first drive, they right down the field, scored a touchdown. After that, nothing. Same thing today. First drive, right down the field.
Lee only got 2 on the play. That is Dilbert and Dickinson. The bottom of your screen. Second down and 8. Kowalski to pass. Hensey throws. Got Sirica. He's down inside the 15-yard line. Showed him pretty good right there, Walt.
Well, big pass by Charles Kowalski. On the money to Robert Sirica, who plays both sides of the football and plays them both well.
31 yards. Kowalski to Sirica, and he gets hit right after he throws it.
Well, good pressure there by Luntzer as he made the hit, but Kowalski had already delivered the football. And a nice job by Sirica to make the catch and then get a couple more yards.
First down at 10 at the 14-yard line for the Steelers.
And the Steelers about to put the stamp on the game.
Kowalski throws. There's a lateral actually to Gilbert, and he gets about a yard on the play.
Now, Derek Gilbert is a physical specimen. 6'4", 191, a senior.
Those are my dimensions. Well,
yeah, tremendous hitter. I think you're a little quicker than Derek. Derek, boy, look at him. He can fly. That's Division I prospect, the only thing that would be keeping him out would be he's got to pick up the grades a little bit. Charles Kowalski, 3 for 5 in this game. Surprising. I think he was doing that big, 60%.
2 of those are very short, and one actually a lateral. As Beverly behind the line of scrimmage. Second down, 9. Give to Dickinson. And he stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Mike Alstott there. Excuse me, no, actually a 75. Luko Densky there to stack them up first, and Neff came in to finish them off.
Yeah, they're really playing a great game defensively, Springville. But again, that clock counts. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Let's watch Dickinson. They've gone away from Turner. Now, Turner's got to be, he's stacked up there, and Neff pushes him down along with... Jones has had a big game.
Yeah.
Jones has had a big game.
That was Jones, the first guy in there. With a great play. Third down and 8.
Looks like they're running right.
Turner on the carry, and look at him break away. Turner to the outside, end zone, touchdown.
Wade Turner, they were running right, and Wade was bottled up at the line of scrimmage. He doesn't look healthy the way he's running, and he broke it to the left side then and went in uncontested until he got in the end zone.
Tough to keep the horse corralled all game long. Wade Turner, outstanding run for the touchdown, his 25th.
Well, let's watch it. He runs right. Stop right here at the line of scrimmage. Good job. There's holding. Jones is being held. Wasn't called there, and that should have been called back. You can see that player was a good hit by Horn. He's going to get his look in.
Going for 2. Gilbert. Set back, and this is Wade Turner, quarterback. Turner going to the corner. In. Did he get in? Yes, he did. They're saying he got in for the 2 points. He was right at the marker, and he got in for the 2-point conversion in the second half of the game after scoring the touchdown. They lined it up at quarterback that play, Walt.
Yes, they did. Shades of Braxton when they had Braxton, and they used to line him up at quarterback. Braxton, former Steel. Let's look at the touchdown. Watch 30. I don't know if you could see it. It happened before there. He was being held by Sarika, and there's Turner in for the score. And Horn on the hit. Let's take a look at the bench reaction of the Lackawanna Steelers. Now, they're not going to catch our man. And now the 2-point conversion, Kevin. They're getting pretty good at this. 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions.
24-7 is the score with 3:30 to play here in the third quarter of action. Wade Turner got it done on that drive when it counted. Third down and 8, and he scores a touchdown from 13 yards out.
So without question, Wade Turner's number is probably the lowest of his career, but still he has 10 points in this game. 2 2-point conversions and a touchdown.
I don't think he cares the 24-7 lead here in the Section 6 Class B championship over the defending state champions, and this has been a pretty impressive performance by Lackawanna.
It has.
They drove that one down there, Walt, from the 50-yard line, where the other ones have gotten some big plays.
12 carries, 6 yards for Turner, but 10 points. Now, I don't know, does that include his 2 3-yard runs in there? For the 2-point conversions.
You got to count the losses in there, the minus yards. And kicking off would be Robert Sarika.
That would go on a separate statistic then. He'd pick up the 2-pointers and not on his regular stats.
This will be Capella taken at the 12-yard line. Straight up the middle. Big hit there. Wow. Rashawn Lee. He took the blocker and Capella down.
Well, Lackawanna with a very comfortable lead and 3:24 to go in the third quarter, leading by 17, 24-7. If the Steelers could hold this lead or pad it, as they went 5 plays, 49 yards, 232, Turner an 8-yard run, Turner a 2-point conversion. Maybe some of their substitute players will get a chance. Kevin, to see some action here at Witt Stadium. Some of their younger players.
First down at 25, and here, look at this hit by Rashawn Lee. Big one there.
Yeah, Rashawn Lee quietly has had a big ball game.
This is Amadeo on the carry. Whoa, look at that form tackle. Dickinson takes him down after a gain of 3 on the play.
Lackawanna very well coached defensively, making some textbook stops, definitely, no question about it. And in case you missed it, the big one. Maple Grove 22, Randolph 13. It was 13-12, Randolph late in the first half when Jordan Rambacher, an 8th grader, made a field goal of 21 yards to give them a 15-13 lead, and they scored late to win that ball game 22-13. Congratulations, Maple Grove. Class D champs.
Dave Amadeo 4 on the carry. Second down, 6. Capella up the middle. Stampone, big tackle. After 2-yard gain, Stampone brought him down.
Yeah, the Steelers, we talked an awful lot about their offensive explosion. And let's take a look as Horn hands off to Capella and the tackle by Stampone, who is all over the football field as Messacar's out with the injury. But the Lackawanna Steelers, I don't know where you would call their strength. Their offensive line is great. Their skilled players are great. They've got a good quarterback. But their defense is very, very good, Kevin. Very good.
Outstanding defense. Third down, 3. As we get down to 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Give to Capella, hit right behind the line of scrimmage at delay, and he wasn't going anywhere.
Capella on the carry. Well, I'll tell you another thing, folks. Western New York football is taking up a notch the last couple of years. Because when you consider Springville won the state championship last year, Lackawanna got upset by Albion in the first round of the playoffs. This might be one of the tougher tests for Lackawanna here. They play a Rochester team next week if they win. Lackawanna might be the team to beat this year in the state playoffs.
Borowski on the tackle there. Bill Horn back to play on fourth down. Two receivers back for Lackawanna. And Gilbert will take it. Oh, no, he's going to take it on the bounce, and now West picks it up at the 30. And big block he got there, but brought down there and called that one a clip as the flag goes a-flying. West was brought down, a second one thrown in there.
I don't know what the second flag's for, but Aaron Goddard just cleaned his own teammate, John Stainer. We watched the end of this play. Goddard comes flying in, and he hits his own teammate. Stainer, that is. He whacked him. Flag definitely going to be against Lackawanna.
Clipping on the return. Dead ball foul. There's it. 2 penalties on Lackawanna.
I think with Lackawanna, it really doesn't matter where they start from field position because they can score so quickly. Let's watch the clip. There's West. Oh, there's the clip right there. If that play would have went on a little bit more, as you look at Coach Bill Moore, 63 Goddard came in late and it just cleaned his own teammate. Coach Clay and his staff, the defending state champs, they've won 20 of their last 21 ball games. Kevin, their lone loss to Lackawanna.
That'll be first down for Lackawanna.
At the
6-yard line.
Bring the ball hit back to the 6-yard line. We're going to start off
with a minute 13 to play here in the third quarter. I think we got one of the former Lackawanna great hockey players.
Yeah, Lackawanna, yeah. Terry Masako, you know him, huh?
The Moose, Fredoni State grad.
Sure. Now he works with me.
Sorry for you.
Great Turner, look at this, big up the middle. Turner breaking across the 30. He could be gone if he gets a block. Breaks it to a nice tackle there. I think it was Horn who took him down. Wow, Horn. That's a once-in-a-lifetime stop, folks. I'm going to tell you what. 1-on-1, I like my chances. Plus, he had a blocker. Let's watch Turner. He almost broke this. Upfield. He's got a blocker in front. He's going to set up Horn. And Horn does not go for the shake and bake, 36 yards.
Big run there by Turner right up the middle. Breaks tackle there by Bialzik, and Horn saves the touchdown here at the 41-yard line.
Now, you need a little bit better blocking there. And he would have had a long touchdown.
Kowalski, lateral pass, and Gilbert, you better pick that up. That was a lateral, and knocked down at the 36-yard line, and that'll be a loss there. About 5 yards.
Look at the scoreboard. Kevin, 24-7. Shaking your head because Springville played so well. And it's still 24-7. I mean, what if they didn't play good? What would the score be?
Yeah, give them credit. They've really done a nice job on Lackawanna here, but at 24-7, some big plays there in the first quarter. They only give him a loss of 4 on the play now. Second down, 14. Turner up the gut again, and he's hit right there in the middle. Axel Neff on the pile there. Make the tackle, along with Amadeo.
In case you're wondering, next week the games are slated unofficially now. This is Friday. D&D will be at UB, and Saturday 3 games. scheduled the C, the A, and the double A. So that means if you're a Lackawanna Steeler or a Maple Grove fan, provided Lackawanna does not blow this lead, they will be playing Friday.
Look for Waterloo in that Class A championship game, hopefully out of Section 5, my alma mater.
Well, I'm rooting for them.
I know you are. 3 seconds to go. That'll do it for the third quarter of action here. Lackawanna got a first touchdown since the first quarter here. They lead right now 24-7, 12 minutes away from the Section 6 Class B championship here on HGTV Sports on Adelphia.
Looking for an exciting way to spend time with the family during the holidays? Then don't miss the annual Adelphia Night with the Buffalo Sabres Tuesday, December 23rd at 7:05 p.m. Bring the entire family and save $4 off each ticket with a discounted coupon in your cable bill, available exclusively to Adelphia customers. Catch all the action and excitement as the Buffalo Sabres battle for Detroit Red Wings. Tuesday, December 23rd. Hurry, supplies are limited and certain restrictions apply. Don't miss Adelphia Night with the Buffalo Sabres Tuesday, December 23rd. Your family will love you for it.
Security, one of the many reasons you need a steel replacement door from DeGeorge. Stop by our showroom at 1049 Military Road and we'll help you find the perfect door for your home budget. Our steel insulated doors are designed to provide maximum security and are energy efficient. DeGeorge also features the best storm doors and latest in security storm doors. Our work is backed by a solid staff of qualified installers, no subcontractors. Call DeGeorge for a free estimate. We go where you are, no matter how far.
We're back for the fourth quarter of action. Kevin Sylvester along with Walter John Sears here in the Class B final. The Steelers lead the Griffins 24-7 here, and Springville going to put the ball in the air here, Walt, during this fourth quarter, and provide they can get it back.
Well, they're up against the gun. The Steelers looking very much like a juggernaut football team, and did not play their best 3 quarters. Certainly their defense has, Kevin. Their defense has played tremendous. Springville's given it everything they've had defensively. Offensively, they haven't done much.
Third down 11 for the Steelers, just shy of the 40-yard line. Kowalski under center for this play, and he's going to pass it, but boy, he's taken down right away. Justin Jones, there's a sack for number 30, and he continues his outstanding game. That's a big loss for Lackawanna.
And Kowalski playing with that injured shoulder. You don't want to see him go down like that. Jones's first sack of the quarterback, although he's had a couple of negative plays on Turner. That's Dirty Jones, the sack man. Well, he gets the quarterback and the referee.
Fourth down and 24, and this, I think, is an obvious punting situation for the Steelers, and it is. Robert Sirica will punt the football. Bielzak standing on his 36-yard line, awaiting the kick.
Let me get 2 sacks for that if the ref went down.
Oh. Sirica hesitated on the punt there, and it's a fair caught at the 40-yard line by 85, John Stanier.
Yeah, I don't like that. You're down by 17 points. You've got to run the football back.
Well, it was a short kick at that point. The Steeler was right there. Watch the Sirica right here. Hesitated, and Baker hesitated coming in there. Baker keeps going. You have a blocked punt.
They must have pretty big hands to do that. Just sort of held the football out there and pulled it back. Well, you can see Peralski on defense 76, who's been filling in for the injured Messicar. They don't need Messicar back. Hopefully that ankle will be okay by Friday.
All ones on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Springville first and 10 for home 45-yard line. It's crunch time. Horn back to pass. Screen play set up, and Capella just catches it. A gain of about a yard on the play as he's thrown short here. Let's go down to the sidelines and check in with Steve Vonsick. Steven.
We are here with Connolly Cup committee member Mike Toludo. Now, Mike, you've been on the committee for the last 10 years. Tell our viewers about this very prestigious award.
Well, Steve, this is the 26th year for this award. It's given out to the outstanding high school football player in Western New York based on their season and the playoff games, the 2 playoff games that they qualify for.
You've got a lot of members on the committee. You catch a lot of games during the season. What is the criteria, bottom line, for your voting?
How they play on the field, their performance on the field is our basic criteria. Our committee studies it and looks at all the possible candidates, and we make our best decision based on their performance.
One last question. Who are you voting for?
Can't divulge that right now, Steve.
Okay, back upstairs.
Well, the pass attempt there looking for Lunser. Incomplete. Takes a big hit from Dickinson. I think Turner also came up on the hit there, and I think Wade Turner is an option coming in for the Conley Cup. Here's the play well.
He's one of them. First, this ball should have been caught by Lunser. Throws to him behind him, and then he really gets whacked by Turner. He makes the hit along with Dickinson. So that hurt when he missed the football. At first, I thought it was a drop, but on the replay, you could see the pass was well behind the intended receiver.
Third down, 9 yards.
Let's watch this hit here. Looks like it's Turner. Oh, yeah. That hurts.
Third down, 9. Horn to pass. Looking for Amadeo. Broke it up over there by Feeney.
Feeney. He almost had an interception for a touchdown here. If he got his hands on this football, Kevin, he could have had 6 points. Pretty solid player also, Feeney, the safety. Watch the replay. Oh, boy. Harding's having a big game here as a substitute linebacker.
Well, Horn, at this point, while it's fourth down, looks like they're going to punt the football. 10:09 to play here. You're down 24-7. I think you got to go for this.
Good point. Not too many possessions left. They need 3 scores, not 2.
Horn's kick looks like Dickinson drops it. There's a chance for the football, and I think they may have it. I think Stranese covered it.
Exactly like we said, you punt the football, and you try and get the turnover.
How dare I doubt Jim DeBray.
And it worked out perfect, Evan.
Guy won a state championship, I doubt the man, and it works out for him. Dusty Stranese recovers the fumble at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Griffins. They're back in the game.
Well, let's see, 10 minutes. 3 scores, 3 possessions. Do they have enough time? Oh, he took his eyes off the football. Critical mistake by Kima Dickinson, and a nice job there by Stranese as he pulled him away so he couldn't recover it. Let's take a look at the other angle. Good job by the Griffins. They're in business.
He talked about 32 fumbles this year for the Steelers. And then run by Capella. He gains about 4 yards on the carry. Now, they fumbled the football 32 times. Walt, they lost 11 of those this year.
That's right. But that's a very disturbing statistic to me, being a Lackawanna native. And obviously, I'd like to see Lackawanna do good like you'd like to see Waterloo do good. Now, if they're going to fumble the football that many times, it's going to hurt them in the playoffs. They also amassed 693 yards in penalties. They're getting away with it throughout the regular season because they lost only 1. You keep fumbling that football 32 times, you're not only going to lose it 11 times, you're going to lose a lot more than that.
Capella only got 3 on the play as the officials move the spot back a yard on us. 2nd down, 7. Capella goes in motion. Horn to throw the football. Steps up, throws, looking end zone for Baker, and it's intercepted by Turner in the end zone. Wade Turner intercepts the football in the end zone. Lackawanna will take over at their own 20-yard line.
And Wade wanted to bring this out. Wade wanted to bring this out, and I think the officials should have let him. I don't know why they stopped the play. He stepped in front of the intended receiver. It looked like Baker might be able to make the reception, but Turner's such a great athlete. See, he wanted to return the football. Let's watch the replay. At some point, if he's tackled in the end zone, it could be a safety if he decides to bring this out.
No, actually, if he steps out, which he does not there, it's automatic. It's an automatic touchback. I think the officials did the right thing blowing that thing dead at that point there.
So let's watch this ball. It was a little bit underthrown, but great coverage. And it was great coverage by Turner. Here's a look at Horn, his reaction. It's not going to get done.
First down carry for Turner. Breaks to the outside. Across 30, 35, 40. 45, taken down at the 46-yard line. Once he reached in there and tripped him up.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised. There's only 8:55 to go in this game if Wade gets his 100 yards before this game's over. In fact, Capella, we had a report on him. Second half, 4 carries for Capella, only 2 yards, so they've held the big run in check there.
22 yards on that carry for Turner's broken off a couple big runs. That one for 22. The last possession, 36 yards. And see right there, 15 carries, 67 yards now. Back up to a nice 4.4 average. The first touchdown and 2 extra point conversions.
Well, he's one long run away from getting 100 yards. He needs 33.
First down 10, 8:34 to play. The inside handoff to the fullback, Rashawn Lee, and he got a yard if he's lucky. Brought down by 65, Shea Hannon.
All right, the Lackawanna Steelers have been one of the most successful regular season clubs over the last since 1991, but they've been snake bitten in the playoffs. 1996, they went in as a wild card. 7-1, they lost to Albion in overtime, 35-28. Huge upset. Year before 95, 7-1 wild card, beaten by Olean, 19-0. In 1994, 8-0 division champion. Lost, upset by Springville, 1916 in overtime. 1993, 8-0, went all the way to the semifinals. Lost a heartbreaker in a snowstorm to Chittenango, 30-24 in Rochester Stadium.
Second down, 9, and the pitch to Turner. Turner gets across the 50 and down to about the 46-yard line, brought out of bounds there. Number 16, Horn, the quarterback, and probably gave him a little extra on that play for intercepting the football.
1992, Lackawanna, 7-1, wild card, lost to Maryville, upset 28-14. 1991, 5-2-1 division champion, lost to Springville, again, 16-14. So only one time in the 90s, besides all those great records, has Lackawanna advanced past Rick Stadium, and that was in 1993 when they went on, or even won at Rick Stadium. And they did have a championship before that, before it went into the state playoff system with Ray Braxton.
Third down, 2, 45-yard line of Springville for the Steelers. Gibb. This is West on the play. Look at him go. Across the 30, 25. I think he stepped out of bounds at the 21-yard, 22 now. To say he was out there. Number 8, Joe West. And Joe West, believe it or not, you've got Wade Turner and Gilbert. Joe West is the fastest out of those 4 football players. He's only a sophomore as far as pure speed. Well, Springville takes a timeout here. 7:35 to play fourth quarter, and heads up and try to turn it upfield. Brought out there by Stanier.
You know, a lot of coaches in Western New York and Lackawanna's division are saying, well, this is Lackawanna's year this year. Okay, their offensive line, great job, all seniors. But Sarika, the tight end, is a junior. Quarterback Kowalski is a junior. Lee's a sophomore, the fullback. Turner's a junior. West is a sophomore. Problems next year for a lot of Lackawanna opponents. They've got a very young football team.
Well, Springville realizing this is slipping away here. Lackawanna has a first down at the 21-yard line of the Griffins. And they're talking things over here. Bill Moore just trying to say, hey, guys, keep pounding away here. And go towards it, and there's Coach Tim Dupre. Hopefully they make another run for state title this year, but the odds are stacked against them now with 7:35 down 24-7.
Well, they won 20 of their last 21 football games. Their one loss was to Lackawanna. After this game, it would be 20 out of 22 and 2 losses to Lackawanna. And the Steelers, I'll tell you, they're a hard-luck football team. They lost to Albion on a fluke last year. There was kickoff return in the last seconds to tie it and send it to overtime. When they lost to Chittenango, you know, that 30-24 game, they were one play away from the championship. And a player scored in a driving snowstorm on a big fourth down play in like 30.
Hand off to West, and he got about a yard or 2 on the play. Brought down by Lux and Horn. A gain of 2. And we have an injury timeout on the field there. It's a Steeler down, and I believe that is Gilbert.
You know, they cannot afford injuries. You know, to go, if Gilbert is down, they already lost Messica. Let's see where Gilbert gets hurt. We can't really pick it up there. Another look here. A lot of different angles for you on the replays. You can see Wade Turner, or that's Gilbert there, handling the football and getting thrown down. That maybe is where the injury occurred right there.
Well, I think he cramped up there, stretching the leg. Derek Gilbert, number 19 on the field.
And Axel Neff also, as we saw on our monitor, being helped off. He's injured also for Springville.
He's a tough player. I was very impressed with that youngster down there. Of course, you want to buy a copy of today's game. You send $17.50 along with your name and address to Adelphia. Attention production, 795 Indian Church Road, West Seneca, New York, 14224. And we'd be happy to send it along to you in memory for your son on this great occasion, of course, for the Lackawanna Steelers and the Springville Griffins. You know, you want to keep these games as a memory. I know this wasn't available when I was in high school.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be some people that will be interested in that. That's a nice thing, provided by Adelphia Cable. There's Bill Moore, the head coach. They've done a nice job, his staff, preparing for this game.
Turner in at quarterback, pitches to West. He's got first down yardage and more. Cuts inside, brought down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Yeah, just talk about that a little bit. That the staff, including Bill Moore and his entire staff, did a real good job keeping Lackawanna prepared for this game. Springville was very confident coming in, very confident taking the football field, but Lackawanna was focused for this football game. Better talent is just pretty good. There's no question. Nice clear-out block there by Dickinson. That Lackawanna is a more talented football team this year than Springville.
Now first down and goal for the Steelers. 6:50 and counting here in the fourth quarter. And they keep Wade Turner in at quarterback for the Steelers, giving Kowalski a break here as they're going to run out the football. And Turner just takes a quarterback sneak here, and he gets to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, that's a nice quarterback to have sneaking the football.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not your typical plugger for a yard.
Not a bad play there. Corey Pokigo into the game for the Steelers. He originally started off the year at right tackle for this football team. He's in because of injuries.
Well, Springville's given a good try here. Jim Dupre, great record over the years. 197 wins, 20 losses, and 1 tie in all his football coaching, counting JV, etc. Thomas O'Brien, Ronald Tamarez, and Robert Schlageter are his assistants.
Kowalski back into quarterback under center. They give to West, and West in for the touchdown. 1 yard, Joe West.
And time to salute the offensive line for the Lackawanna Steelers. Stampone and Kowalski in for Messicar. Kavanaugh, Davis, Kowalski, and Pokigo getting some playing time. They've done a great job, the offensive line, and let's watch the hole they open up on this play. And West able to waltz in on the left side blocking. Well, they are a good-looking football team, Lackawanna. And they've blown this one wide open now. And they've been good at these two-point conversions. Let's see if they can do it again. They're 3 for 3.
30-7 the score, 2-point conversion here. This is Turner on the carry, and he's taken down, flag on the play. So unless it's against Springville, that'll be a dead play, and it is against the Lackawanna Steelers. So no play there. There's a first failure on the 2-point conversion. 30-7 the score. Lackawanna on top here with 6 minutes to go, and I think Springville's got to hope for a miracle right here.
Now you won't see it happen tonight. It's holding on the try. Try failed. Penalty is refused. Holding on the drive there. Let's watch Amadeo come up. Cut down Turner from behind. A nice tackle.
You know, most times that Turner has gone to the outside in this football game, he's been taken down by the Springville Griffins.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kevin Sylvester, your impressions here of the Lackawanna Steelers and their chances for a state championship.
Well, I tell you what, Lackawanna's got a great job so far here, and it depends, how Kowalski is, that shoulder injury, and they keep their horses healthy here. But I tell you what, they got big plays really on in this football game. The way they're going against Springville, or the way Springville played it, I think Springville lost momentum in this football game due to some turnovers. A little bit different story for them.
But Springville, as far as opponents, Springville, as far as B-class opponents, is a strong football team, Kevin, and Lackawanna has handled them with no problem.
Well, the kickoff taken by Capella. Gets across the 25, 30. Still on his feet, taken down at the 32-yard line. Having first and 10, and I imagine we'll see a lot of air here from Bill Horn, the quarterback.
Well, you well know, Kevin Sylvester, when we do high school football games, you can usually key in and there's one superstar player or game breaker on a football team. As Lackawanna went 8 plays, 80 yards, 304 West, a 1-yard run, 2-point failed. But on Lackawanna, you've got like 3, 4, 5 superstar players.
Well, I tell you, I made a mistake in this game, Walt. Waterloo, my alma mater, Class B. One of my former coaches here, Chuck Nightingale, just informed me that here in our broadcast booth. So here's Scott Lackawanna. We could have a grudge match next week should the Indians win.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bring them on. Bring on the Waterloo. Kevin, we'll go right in the booth out for Lackawanna.
We could have an interesting game. Capella gains about 5 yards, 6 yards in that carry. Be a long 4 on second down here. 5:30 and counting.
Well, ask your former coach. What do you think? They're a pretty impressive football team out here, the Lackawanna Steelers. He agrees.
I might have to suit up for that game, if they need me at center again. The carry again up the middle. Amadeo across the 50-yard line. Good gainer there, about 13 yards on the carry.
Well, tell me what number you were wearing, because I'd like Derek Gilbert to give you a good forearm.
Double fives, Walt. Double fives.
I don't think you wanted any piece of that Derek Gilbert, would you? How about Reese?
I'll be on the inside. I wouldn't deal with him on the outside.
How about the 299-pounder for the Steelers?
We got a foul on the play.
Now, there's a look at the replay. I'll tell you, Springville, you know, you give a lot of credit. They hung in there. There's Amadeo. They personal foul on Lackawanna. They played a terrific first half and stayed in this football game at 16-7. But their defense was on the field a lot the second half, and they will. It's like a Waterloo reunion in the booth here on the 15-yard penalty here. Jeff Panic, assistant coach for the Waterloo Indians, who, of course, we hope wins next week and wins their first sectional championship in, God, years. I don't know how long it's been. Never won one, actually. Waterloo fell short so many times in the section final. There's another handoff for Springville to carry this one out here and pick up some yardage on the ground here. And actually, they're moving the football well as Lackawanna's guarding against the pass. You know, I'm looking at you and I'm wondering how in the world you ever played center, but I don't think you can block Reese. I just looked at Reese and I looked back over at you.
I tell you what, there's a guy for Pena when we played, and I know folks are really interested in our stories here on this game. He weighed 300 pounds, Tom Goodall, and we went up the middle of the whole football game against the guy. So I can handle those 300-pounders. Enough of our pass glory here. Let's stick to the football game. Second down and 6 at the 30-yard line for the Griffins. 4:25 and counting. Give to Amadeo, hit there after about a gain of 3 yards on the play. It's linebackers coming up, Stampone there.
Well, that'd be interesting because we had fun working together all year, Kevin, and doing the play and the color and flip-flopping. And Lackawanna, Waterloo, when I went to Lackawanna and you went to Waterloo, that would be pretty much a fluke, unusual situation if that matchup occurs, and we have it on HTTV Sports and we do the game. So stranger things have happened.
There we are right here. They busted me here talking to these the coaches back here.
Hey, we're on the big monitor, Kev, and there's no way you were a center. I'm sorry.
Third down at 3. And Horn to pass the football open as Bielzak caught it at the 15, 10, down to the 5, touchdown Griffins.
Great effort there by James Bielzak. Spun away at the 10-yard line, avoided a tackle, and got into the end zone. You know, Springville showing a lot of heart here late in this football game, now down 30-13. You know, Bielzak not showing a lot of emotion. Let's watch the replay. Horn over Lee, and Lee breaks the tackle at the 5-yard line of Dilbert. And Dilbert doesn't miss a lot of tackles like that.
Well, that makes the game a little more interesting here. Of course, they got to go for 2 here, onside kick, and then more things have to go their way.
Well, out of everyone who did the predicting, Frank Stewart, along with yourself, especially Frank Stewart, hit this game on the head when he said that Lackawanna would indeed blow Springville out. And they did. It wasn't easy to do it, but eventually they did. I would say you'd have to turn this a pretty one-sided win. Horn going back out, and they're going to go for 2. And again, one more time in Class D, Maple Grove defeated Randolph 22-13. And in that game, an 8th grader got the winning field goal, a 21-yard field goal. I'll look his name up again and we'll give him the credit. But he just got it over the crossbar before halftime. And at that point, it gave Maple Grove a 15-13 lead, Kevin. And they scored late in the game and won that one 22-13 over their Arch. I mean, that's a big rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
Arch
was a great game.
Yeah.
That was a great game to watch, too, because they opened things up and they were passing the football up and down the field.
Yeah, that's 2 teams that they really getting a name here from our man.
I was really impressed with the quarterback from Maple Grove, too.
Okay, Jordan Rambaker. 5'5", 122-pound 8th grader.
I think Secchi was the quarterback, right, from Maple Grove. He was very impressive, a sophomore.
That's correct. Randall Secchi, a sophomore, 6'4", 175. It's tremendous prospect.
Well, Springville here on the timeout, talking things over for the 2-point conversion. Now, what they would need here, they get this, would be 30-15. They need the onside kick, another touchdown with 2-point conversion.
There's my cousin with the blue face.
Then it would have been 7. That means another touchdown, extra point. They can bring this back, but We're talking miracles of Buffalo Bills proportions on the comeback here, and I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I wasn't serious. Our producer's actually the guy with the blue face. That was a Steeler fan, though.
I wouldn't doubt if he was related to you, Walt.
Yeah, why not? They're having a good time.
A lot of Lackawanna fans hanging around here. Of course, some Griffin fans pulled out once that last touchdown went in the end zone.
Yep.
This is like the longest timeout in the history of football here.
Every city and town and municipality is unique in their own ways, but certainly the city of Lackawanna relied upon employment from Bethlehem Steel for years, and then Bethlehem Steel pretty much shutting down. It's a melting pot type of city. You have all kinds of ethnic population and any kind of people you want to see in the world live in Lackawanna. It's a great city.
The reason why this has taken so long, Gilbert is usually walking behind the end zone off the field, so he's over on the far sideline. So he's walking slowly in the back of the end zone here. So
former great Lackawanna linebacker Adam Tardif in attendance here.
It's good to see the former players come back. There's Derek Gilbert, 6'4", 191 senior, very impressive player.
Of course, Adam Tardif went on and played linebacker at the University of Buffalo. He started there and had a very good career.
They've had a down year this year. They could use a guy like Gilbert next year. They could use a lot of these good players we're seeing here.
Yeah, a lot of teams could use Gilbert. The only question is very qualified for Division I. Certainly on the football field, definitely.
All right, here's a two-point conversion. Horn in the shotgun. Two receivers to the right side. He's going to roll out that way. Set up, throws. End zone, knocked away. I believe that was Dickinson who came over to knock it down, and it was number 7.
Kima Dickinson, there's another Division I prospect. I mean, how many do we have here on Lackawanna? You've got Kima Dickinson and Ray Turner and Gilbert, and who else? I mean, there's a ton of Division I possibilities. West only a sophomore.
Quick little guy here,
and Lee's not too bad.
Certainly not, knowing that 40-yard touchdown run in the first quarter. 30-13 to score, 3:36 to play. You expect Springville here to get the onside kick.
You know, Messacar, if he was a little bit bigger, 6 foot, 193, senior, certainly a great linebacker.
We're talking over the plan here. Griffin for the onside kick. And Darren Johnson, number 18 in the football there, he'll do the duties. Now, Bill Moore, struck from his club, just cover that thing up and fall on it.
You know, this is becoming a pretty good rivalry, Springville and Lackawanna now. Springville had the better of them until this year. Now, Lackawanna was able to beat them twice in the same season. They're going to be meeting in the playoffs for quite a few years to come. Both teams don't look like they're going to slow down much.
Well, they're not. They don't have. I expected Ray Turner and maybe Dickinson up there on the front line. They do have Lee up there on the end, and they also have Westover on the far side. So they got their hands guys on the outside. Deion Davis in the middle there.
Well, he played about 10 seconds of football in the last 10 minutes.
Like an NFL game. There it is. They go opposite side, and West, he tried to pick it up and run with it, then he just wisely falls on it at the 47-yard line. Let's go down to the sidelines to our Steve Ivanzik. Go ahead, Steve.
We are here on the Springville sideline. They may be down on the scoreboard, but their spirits are sky high, as you can see by their contingency. Let me ask you a question. Who's the most handsome boy on the football team? Let me ask you, did you have fun at Rich Stadium?
I had the best time of my life.
Are you guys coming back again next year? Back upstairs.
Well, I'll tell you what, Springville, like you said, like Steve Bonsick said, they might be down on the scoreboard, Kevin, but the girls are having a great time.
First down handoff. This is Turner on the carry to midfield. We got about 3 on the play.
And you know, coaches, they never like to take the starters out, but I think it's time, and it looks like we're going to have some moves here. Kowalski going to the sideline. Turner leaving the football game probably for good with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to play.
That'll be second down and 7, and of course you bring him in there to get him off for that round of applause and pats on the back from the sidelines. And this game is well in hand, 3 minutes and counting in the fourth quarter. Lackawanna will win the Section 6 Class B title, and they'll hope for Waterloo to beat Hornell this weekend.
Hopefully. Kima Dickinson also out of the game for Lackawanna, another one of those studs.
Well, this is West with the football. He's across the 50 to 45. Taken down about the 46-yard line. Axel Neff keeps on playing. Look at him. He's limping off the field. Axel Neff back into the defensive huddle, and he's my kind of player, Axel Neff.
He's a good one. 7 consecutive wins for Springville as you look at Axel Neff, 5'11", 205, a senior linebacker and fullback. Springville's winning streak will come to a halt. Last year, they were 13-0. They defeated Ravenna from Albany 9-0 in the championship game of New York State high school football at the B classification.
Well, 3rd down and 1 yard to go for the Steelers. Only problem is West got out of bounds in that play. Keep the clock running, son. And he's stacked up right the line of scrimmage, so we have a 4th down play there. Once are there, and Justin Jones on the backside. I can't say enough about Justin Jones. He's an outstanding game.
12 sacks coming in, and he had 1 in this game, and a couple of negative plays hitting Turner for huge losses. The Steelers, with the clock down to 2:22, probably no need to punt the football here. Just go for it on 4th down. The game has been decided. There are no miracles. I don't think 17 points. That's 3 scores in 2 minutes and 11 seconds left for Springville this season.
4th down and 2 now for the Steelers. High formation. First time we've seen that one tonight. Kowalski back in the quarterback, and West gets the pitch on the outside, and he's not going to get it. Knocked out of bounds again at the 46-yard line.
West got up a little slow, too.
Well, we went to the Springville cheerleader, so Steve Vosek has a tough assignment. Now he's with the Lackawanna cheerleader. Go ahead, Steve.
They're here in a very fired up Lackawanna Steelers sideline. They think victory. They'll be moving on in the playoffs. They're all fired up. I really can't get a word in edgewise. Pictures are bigger than words anyway. Back upstairs. I'm in trouble.
Keep doing a nice job down there. Lackawanna kid's very, very happy.
Right there, messed up his hair a little bit there. He gets tough assignments here, and
there's my cousin.
There's Walt's cousin. Is that Huey, Dewey, or Louie?
I think it's Ralph and Junior. Well, a lot of timeouts, I'll tell you this. Let's talk about maybe some of the other games. There's some big ones. We have Portville's playing home, man. That's a Class C. Portville's playing Gowanda. Okay, we all pick Gowanda. That should be a pretty interesting game. In Class B, everybody's waiting. I want to make a point on this one, too. Sweet Home's playing Niagara Wheatfield.
That's a Class A, the Class A.
Class A, okay. Niagara Wheatfield's ranked number 1, undefeated. Sweet Home number 2. However, you take a team like North Tonawanda that's 8-1 that plays Division 1. Now, the pollsters, whoever make these number 1 and 2 teams, really think that Niagara Wheatfield could play Division 1 and beat North Tonawanda, Jamestown, and Orchard Park all in the same season. So I think that they have to look at maybe strength of schedule like they do in college football sometimes, not just because the team's undefeated. That would be pretty tough, I think, for Wheatfield.
The rendering will be
I think so.
Rankings here, Walt.
Yeah, I think so, because North Tonawanda only stumbled against St. Joe 17-14, and there's no way they can catch Wheatfield if they keep winning.
Still a minute 52 to play here. Darren Johnson in the quarterback. He's a backup quarterback. Capella on the carry. He gets up close to midfield at the 49-yard line. Brought down there by number 9, Larry Lewis.
A lot of substitutions for Lackawanna. Jason Illig also in number 4, 37, and he's safe. So a lot of different names here in the last minutes for the Steelers.
2nd down and 6 yards to go, and we're about a minute 25 to play here. Springville looks like we're going to run this one out and just get out of here. School day tomorrow. Bucks on the carry. He gets about 7 yards in the carry. Looks like he has a first down, and he does.
A lot of Swansons in the game for Lackawanna. Angel Burgos is the man deep in the secondary, way back for the Steelers. It's another one of my PAL players, as Charlie Kowalski was, and some of these other kids, baseball players.
Don't forget, we're not done with this Class B game here. Look out. Will Moore could get a third one here.
Well, that kid, 80, Harding, deserves to carry that. He had a big ball game.
Rashawn Lee also here, and Dickinson urging him on. Kavanaugh getting it away there, and I think they're waiting until it gets down to the last final seconds. That's a tough thing to do now. Coaches, look out for the Gatorade bucket. Here's the carry.
Well, it's not too bad this evening, but it is still chilly. When they do it in the snow and it's freezing temperature, that's not too pleasant.
There it goes. Bill Moore gets doused with the cold water. That feels good. No matter what temperature, it feels good because that makes you know you won the game. You did a great job all season long. Congratulations to Bill Moore and the Lackawanna Steelers. Timeout taken with 29 seconds and wide.
And Lackawanna, wouldn't you know it, next week they'll be playing home. The Rochester entry is either Waterloo or Hornell. And I'll tell you what, Rochester, whoever comes out of that game, boy, you got your hands full with the Lackawanna Steelers.
Now, Waterloo, the Waterloo team, I've seen them play one time this year, and I actually saw their only loss this year against Victor. And we'll take a replay of the water here, speaking of Waterloo. And there they go. They got him twice. They got him once, they got him twice. Double dose.
With Kohler the second time. And whoever wins that game next week, Lackawanna would have to win 3 more football games to win a state title. And it's tough. You got to win at Rochester Fowler Stadium in 2 weeks and then Syracuse.
And to finish my point about Waterloo, they're a team much like Springville, but I think even a better ground game than Springville has. They've got 2 great running backs through the Waterloo Indians, and their quarterback also a tough customer.
So I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say that the Lackawanna Steelers are going to win the championship this year in Class B. Nobody is going to touch this team. Right. Nobody is going to touch Lackawanna. If they play their game, don't turn the football over, I cannot see this team getting beat the B class.
Well, the first down stops the clock with 20 seconds to play here. Now they started back up here, and Lackawanna started celebrating on the sidelines. One last play here for the Springville Griffins, and that'll do it for this Class B final. Johnson just decides to keep himself on the broken play, and he's taken down at the 27-yard line, and that will do it. The Lackawanna Steelers are the Section 6 Class B champions, defeating the Springville Griffins 30-13.
Well, very happy Lackawanna Steelers football team. They really earned it because they did not play a weak football team. Springville Griffins, as you look at Ray Turner, have won 20 of their last 21 games. They're defending New York State champions. True, they were not as good as last year's team, Kevin Sylvester, but certainly a great football team.
That certainly was, and to be the best, you got to beat the best, and Lackawanna did that, and you see Coach Tim DePrey congratulating the Steelers, and that's the great thing about high school football, but he shakes hands when it's over, win or lose.
Yeah, that's true. I think that this year and last year, when there was the Steelers doing their thing, they got some rhythm. When they started shaking hands before the games, I think this added a little bit more friendship to the games. You still play hard on the field, but when it's all over, no hard feelings.
Stick around. Post-game show coming up. Steelers 30-13.